Hello, it's Ashley here from Paper&Twine. I'm just coming on as part of today's video to show you a project share. It's Monday the 29th of March. Thank you to those of you who made nice comments about the card I made for my dad. I just thought I'd fill you in. I was out of the room when he opened it and he said to Mr. Paper&Twine, "Who the bloody hell's this?" And my husband said it was some kind of Russian dissident or somebody. So yeah, my dad was very underwhelmed by the card, but I think he had a nice day, so thank you. Anyway, project share for a challenge. I'm not going to say who it's for. I don't think they watch me anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but I'm not going to say who it's for. The challenge was to send in a little bit of bling. And I'll show you that in a minute, but I've made a card and just using up some scraps of paper, I've just decorated the envelope. I had these little scraps, I've just decorated the envelope, and then I've used this stamp that I really like from the little set that was free in a magazine, and a little bit of subtle bling on there, then a Tim Holtz sticker, the darkening violet sky, because I've got that kind of colour going in, a little bit of silver sparkly pen around the moon. I haven't written in the card yet, but I thought the little bits of paper here were quite nice to tie in with the forest theme. I think I've put that one on upside down, but never mind. And I've made an ATC. Yeah, I've made a few of these ones. So this is a background that I had fun doing, and I've stamped one of my favourite little stamps, that little honeycomb stamp with a little bit of text in it, and then this little flyaway from the same set, and the moth from the same set. And then going through my little French dictionary, I found the word investigate. I've used both of the moths. I've got two little French dictionaries and I've used both of the moths, and then just my details on the back. I had great fun the other day with my brushos again, and I used moss green, and I think it was lime green or leaf green, I can't quite remember, on my craft mat. And the glass mat does behave differently to the craft mat. It must be something to do with the silicone in the craft mat, I'm not quite sure. But look at the lovely little different bits of colour you get coming through. So that's quite a watery one. And that's quite a watery one, but I love this, just love the speckled effect. So yeah, and then for what I'm going to show you in a minute, for the main part of the challenge, I'd cut some paper down to 2 7/8 of an inch. So those were two that I didn't need for the project I'm going to show you in a minute. Anyway, going back to this, I've used this paper to make an envelope from the Gardenia collection from first edition, which I bought in my craft label haul, which I had last week, and it is delightful paper. It's really, really lovely. But I'm trying to keep everything kind of coordinated and tied in. That's the paper I used. So I used that as the right side of the envelope, and then obviously that's the reverse with the little acorns and oak leaves and little pine coney things, and what are they, sycamore wings or something? Yeah, so that was delightful. So that's my ATC. Oh, and there's a little bit of frantage on there. Cat's behind me in a box of packing materials that husband's bought me back from his factory, and she's made herself a little nest. I might show you that in a bit. Anyway, the main part of the paper, of the challenge rather, I showed you this album base that I made the other day, and I've used some of the Woodland Friends collection from Graphic 45, and I've used 2 sheets of paper. This is an 8x8. I've used part of this, which has got the little deer and the fox and the squirrel and the little bunny and honeysuckle and dog rose. Very, very pretty. And then to cover the album, I've used this, which has got lots of lovely little woodland creatures in. It's similar to the one that I showed you. It's got the fox and is it a raccoon? The little deer and the bunnies. So those are the papers that I've used, and I've used every little scrap. I haven't wasted a bit. I've even used the title there on the front of the album. So there's the album tied up with ribbon. If the next one I do, I might do magnets, I'm not sure. I'm going to do kind of like a little journal for the next one. This is kind of like a little mini, I suppose you might say, pocket letter and mini journal all in one, and the person can use it for whatever they want afterwards when the little pockets are empty. So we'll undo the ribbon and you can see the full bit of that, and Tim Holtz sticker. And then there's our first page. So I've used the papers that I showed you as the background layer to some of these pages. Little scrap of that paper, as I say, nothing went to waste. A little bit of space for journaling. Little tiny fox there, and I ripped this a little bit too exuberantly, so it just say fox and renard, which is French for fox. We opened up the next page and we've got a little pocket here with the deer, a little bird in its nest. I've put a little thumb hole to suggest there's something inside. These are all a little bit of a tight fit. We've got little birds of paradise. Excuse my fingers, I've been crafting again this morning. So we've got a little pocket in here. This is a separate paper pack. Graphic 45 again. The botanical, or what was it? Botanica Bella collection. I've had quite a long time, and this page was Birds in Paradise, and then inside here got some little gems. I haven't stuffed it too full because otherwise the album's not going to close. We've got little gems in there. There might not be a lot of goodies for this recipient, but certainly the album has been made with a lot of love and care. Then we've got one of my backgrounds. So I've alternated a pocket with the paper and the background. And I've used a little scrap of the paper there with Be Wild, which was the name of this particular paper. We've got just a little couple of toppers. Sending love, good luck, have a wonderful day. I think they're from Craftwork Cards. So they're just going to sit in there. Couldn't find any that were green, but they sit in there quite nicely. And moving along to this page again, I've left this unglued on this side to give a bit of easier access to this little pocket. And Tim Holtz sticker, Timeless. So I've just made a little pocket, and then some little toppers, bicycle paper in there. So pop those back in. Oh, and then the next page along, left space for journaling. So I've just used a little scrap of the honeysuckle and flowers from Tim Holtz, and little space for journaling. And then fold that up and we start from the other side. So here I've got a little pocket to dream of all the happy days. That's a clippings sticker. And I've got I've made a little pull tab here out of some remnants of the background paper. Just cut 2 circles. I've got a tiny circle punch. I don't know what measurement that is. It might be 1/2 inch. and then just to give it a bit of stability, a little scrap of paper, but again that could be a journaling card afterwards. I've made a little belly band out of the scraps of paper, and then there's just some little bits of that vintage French dictionary cut up, so pop that back in that pocket. And moving along, we've just got a little picture, the little bunnies. I haven't put anything on that. I might put a little word, I don't know, but I think I'm going to leave it. Then in the next pocket along, got these this lovely fox here. He is rather handsome, isn't he? And a little bit of squirrel poking through. I've put the word leaves because we've got leaves there. And then we've got another little envelope. And I've left this one open at the side. And you'll see there's a little bit of string, and well, it's that vintage linen, French linen, and I've just tied some postage stamps, kind of natural history ones, and green colour to fit in with the green. So we'll tuck that back in its little pocket, and again, after she's used all of these little bits, you know, make a nice little journaling album. I think I've spent ages titivating this, but I have enjoyed it. A blank page for journaling, I think that's quite nice, fresh colour, isn't it? And a little rub on, tell your story, and another little rub on just to fit in with the natural history theme. Little tiny moth there. And then this pocket, we've got spring. Little bit of an owl, his little face has been chopped out by the little finger notch here. Explore. Beautiful papers, these graphic 45 papers. I mean, look at the artwork. Those little eggs are just divine. And then in here, to fit in with the vintage theme, I've done another little belly band, but I've put it that way so that it's kind of like a little grab. And there's these cute little vintage stickers. So I hope the recipient will like those. I had great fun making this, guys. I really did. It was fabulous. Let's pop that in. Leave it a little bit sticking out so she knows there's something in there. And then the last pocket, another little slither of the paper, this gorgeous little bunny. Look at the little insect. And I've just used a scrap of paper. So you've got the little bunny, little toadstools there. And I've just made it into a little mini journaling card. And then we just do it up. It weighs an absolute ton. We just do it up. There we go. I'm gonna head off to the post office now. I might take you with me. It is a great day. So yeah, it's a shame. It's supposed to be getting better this week, but it is grey at the moment. It's about 11:20. So yeah, so off to the post office. I'm going to come back later and show you my ATC swap that woollysteph has hosted. I've received my swap.
I remember when I first read the script, I couldn't believe that, you know, page 10, the birth was still going on page 20. It was 35 pages or something, and the intention was to do it in one continuous take, which we did without any cuts. And I remember being halfway through it, being so...
Just look at Blue. I've got this box of packing materials here, and she's decided to make herself a little nest. Blue. So we've been for a little walk. I'm sitting somewhere a little bit different to where I normally sit because the sun is streaming through my window and you couldn't actually see anything. So I've set up on the other desk, but I've got wires everywhere. I do apologise. This wire is for my die cutting machine. It's threaded through the desk, and then this is the laptop wire, and then this is my microphone wire. But yeah, we've been for a little walk. We did about 5,000 steps. No, sorry, we did about 8,000 steps. And according to the Fitbit, it was 5 kilometres, but I don't trust it. That's one of my jobs this week, is to check the old Fitbit. But anyway, I think in a previous video, I said that this had arrived on Friday. It is, judging by the post mark and the stamp, my swap in the ATC swap that woollysteph is hosting. And yeah, let's have a little open. I'm so excited. I've had an email off the lovely Tina, and she said that she only posted it Wednesday, so it arrived quickly. Oh look, I'm looking at this gorgeousness. Can you see that Miri card? Little dog. Just check there's nothing in there. Oh, look at that. Love this stamp. I don't know if it's paper that she's coloured in or a stamp. It's quite glossy. And it says, "Never give up, thinking of you." Look at all these lovely layers. That character is so quirky. I love it. Look at her little teeth. And the dog's really cute. And those flowers are just the kind of flowers that I like. Let's have a look inside. Oh, there's a letter. Oh, we'll show you the ATC in a minute. Hi Ashley and Barry, tee hee hee. Here is one of my favourite ATCs I have made this year. I hope you like it. The bird was part of some perfume packaging. Thinking of you. Perfume packaging I was given for Christmas a couple of years ago. I would normally send more stuff, but Steph said not to. That is absolutely fine. And, you know, I wasn't expecting anything. And yeah, just to have the ATC is fabulous. I shall have a look at that in really close detail in a minute. Anyway, I am a Londoner living in France for 20 years. You lucky, lucky, lucky thing. I would love to be living in France. Now with my wife and 3 elderly fur babies of the feline variety. Oh, we are retired, and arty-farty stuff is my hobby. No, obsession. I think a lot of us are with you there. I make cards for sale for a local home for aged abandoned dogs. Oh, and I make art journals. Brilliant. ATCs and other stuff just for me, for fun. Not hating the lockdown, enjoying the peace. Almost lost 6 stone since October. That is amazing. After bariatric surgery, want to get a dog now. I can walk. Potted history. Ah, oh, bless. Handmade by Tina. There's a number there for orders. I think I've had some card like this. I think it might be Hunky Dory card. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's look at the ATC. I'll just look on the back first. I like woollysteph. She's got one of these little things that you print off, or it might be a stamp, I suppose. Title: Masterboard. Name: Tina GF. Date: August 2020. Info: 5 of 8. MME prompt. I'm not quite sure what that means. And here we have the loveliness that is the ATC card. I'll just bring it up. Love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, there's this gorgeous little embellishment here, like a little button chart. Looks like it's made out of metal at the sides. Friendship. Then this must be the packaging that she's talking about on the back. And then the bird, or maybe the birds from the packaging. That is so adorable. This is my first ATC card that I have ever received. So it shall hold a very special place in my heart. Thank you so much. I've really enjoyed this swap, and when I get mine out to you, I hope that you will enjoy it too. Now, my happy mail doesn't stop there. I need to get a wiggle on because this has already been a really long video today. I noticed that I'd won one of Woolly Steph's ATCs in her hidden giveaway that she did yesterday. And some of you may know that we live not very far from each other. It's about a 5-minute walk. This came through my door this morning about 11:30ish. Not sure if you've seen my latest video. Are you a winner? Either way, this isn't going to be a surprise, lol. Just thought I'd post it as I was dropping off your parcel. So I've got this parcel as well, which I totally was not expecting. And it's got some of Woolly Steph's doodling here. Look at how she's written my name. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? I would love to be able to do writing like that. Perhaps that's something I will set myself a challenge to do. Anyway, this must be the ATC. Let's have a look. Oh, bless her. I said that I liked the sepia ones, and she sent me a sepia one. Is this one of her faux stamps, or is it a real stamp that she's made with the mushroom? Look at the tiny envelope. That is lovely. And some lace. And I just love this this masterboard that she's done. So clever. What a brilliant idea. Absolutely brilliant idea. I might have to steal that idea because I've got loads and loads of stamps. Perhaps I'll show you one day. And then Destination Unknown. I think she called them all Destination Unknown, didn't she? And oh, good. I've got her birthday now, which is good. And I've got her email address anyway because we've been conversing by email. But I now know when her birthday is, which is fabulous. And likes, mixed media, papercraft, vintage, journal making. Favourite colour is green, but love all colours. And this is number 6 of 8. That's lovely. Maybe I ought to look for something like this to put on the back of my ATCs. That's really nice. And then there's a little note. Oh, and again, part of the masterboard, she's printed this out. Thanks for your continued support of my channel. I do appreciate it. Actually, Woolly Steph, there's somebody I follow who runs a vintage curiosity shop. She's called Kirsten's Curiosities, and I follow her quite regularly. She's doing daily vlogs at the moment, and she'd done an Easter card for her mum that she'd drawn, and I said that if she likes doodling, because she mentioned doodling, I said you ought to go and check out Woolly Steph, so she said that she would. So have a happy and safe Easter. Crafty hugs, Woolly Steph. Now I don't know quite how to get into this. Oh, that's good. Looks good, excellent. This is just going to come away quite easily. Look at how she's decorated this box. Lovely, lovely, lovely. None of this will be going to waste. And I shall... I want to get that off so I can put it somewhere nice. But let's see what's... Oh, look. This is so exciting. I know lots of you have had lots and lots of happy mail, but this is all really new to me. Look at this tissue paper. Just put that out of the way. That is gorgeous. Just take a moment to look at that loveliness. Isn't that just adorable? Let's see what we've got in here. Oh, oh my word, look at that iridescent wax seal with a little dragonfly. I don't know whether this is paper that you've had or paper that you've stamped. I don't want to break that. Oh no. I'm going to have to just bite the bullet, I think. This looks like another ATC. So I've got 2 pieces of Woolly Steph's art. Look at this. Oh, it's a card. I think this is one of her jelly prints that she's done. A little bit of vintage book. Some little Nouveau drops. And it's kind of like a steampunky butterfly. Oh, and the little antenna. You'd have to let me know, Steph, how you did that antenna bit. I love that. Absolutely love that. I'm going to have to steal that idea. Dear Ashley, Mondays don't seem to be treating you well recently. Oh, so I hope this little package helps to brighten this one. Much love, Steph. Do you know, Steph, that is lovely. That is really, really lovely of you. But today when I was out on my walk, I was thinking actually, it's the first Monday in a long time where I've felt quite happy. So let's hope that it is a sign of the times. Look at this. Oh, that is absolutely beautiful. So it's a little envelope that she's made. Is that a little bit of napkin on there, Steph, that you've put on? You'll have to let me know. With maybe a little bit of Mod Podge over it, I don't know. A little bit of a rubber stamp there, bit of a text. Is this copier paper that you've done as a masterboard and then gessoed over? You'll have to let me know. Look at the little postmark stamp there. Can you see that all right? And I've got some little die cuts in here. Look at all these lovely little butterflies. These will be perfect for ATCs. And look at that fussy cutting. Or have you got a scan and cut machine? They are absolutely adorable. Thank you so much, Steph. I can't tell you how much this means to me. And then we've got something wrapped up. I wonder what this is. All of this will be saved and treasured, and I shall recycle all of the packaging. Sorry for any rustling. Oh, I am absolutely speechless. Absolutely speechless. I cannot tell you. So I've got this set of tags. And they look like film slides. So I don't know whether this is a die that Steph has got that makes kind of like the... Do you remember the old-fashioned film slides? And then she's put some acetate behind it and then a little butterfly. I love butterflies and birds. And actually at the moment, I know I've done a lot of coastal things, but I'm loving my natural history, as you could see with the little journal that I did today. And I might make myself a junk journal and use these for journaling. I think that'd be a lovely thing to do. All the little layers that she's done. And distressing around the edges. We've got another one. Beautiful little butterflies. Absolutely beautiful. And I love these. Is it paper? Is it printed paper that you've done? Is it paper that you've used? Looks a bit like a Tim Holtz kind of paper. I don't know whether you can hear Blue. She's gone back in a box. She's loving that box. And another one. All the little lovely flowers. Gorgeous how they all coordinate. Absolutely stunning. And there's more. There's more. This is heavy. So again, I've got some of her lovely masterboard paper that she's printed off. Look at the little Easter chick there. Oh, that's gorgeous. And some eyelash trim. And a little tag. Look at that, with a little bird. Some kind of kingfishery bird. From Steph with love. That is so adorable. I shall be treasuring all this. All the stuff that you and Angie have sent me. It's absolutely lovely. We've got a lovely little pillow box here. Oh my word. And I've got some chockies in here. I'm definitely going to share these with Ella because, if you don't mind, Steph, or Mr. Paper&Twine, because I've got a lot of chocolate. But I shall definitely be keeping the box. Look at that. I'm going to definitely have a go at this. And we have got an old printer that's a scanner as well that I might resurrect and start doing this and start doing scanning my backgrounds. So that's lovely. And there's one more thing in here. Lovely little pocket. Again, this little flower, little belly band. That's nice paper. That looks like a graphic 45 type paper or a stamp area paper, I think. It's really good quality. Beautiful workmanship. I cannot tell you the workmanship in all of this. It's absolutely fabulous. This is a cute little idea. Folding the corners back so you get to see both sides of the paper. Oh, I've got some more ATCs. Oh, this is lovely. It's really chunky. And I love that image. Absolutely love that image. Let happy thoughts multiply like rabbits. Beautiful. I love this crackling effect. That's lovely. This is one of her ATCs. This is 3 of 4. Oh, napkin and crackle, medium with charcoal. So I guess she's used the charcoal to get the crackle effect with the crackle medium. Beautiful, beautiful napkin. I'm going to definitely have a go at some of these. That's 3 of 4. Fabulous. Pop you safe in your little pocket there. And then another one. Wildflowers. Look at that daisy with a little pink tinges around the edge. And she made this on the 19th of July 2020. 1 of 5 wildflowers, woollysteph. And there's actually a proper daisy there. That's a lovely way of presenting a wildflower, actually. I'm just trying to get a better view of that for you. So that is all lovely. Oh, I'm going to look at this at my leisure off camera, but I have got another thing that came in the post today. It came at about 2:30. And Mr. Paper&Twine, he's getting the jargon. He said, oh, there's more happy mail for you. He said, it looks like happy mail anyway. And it's got loop 5 on the envelope. I'm not quite sure what that means. But it's got a heart on the back. Mr. Paper&Twine said his idea of happy mail would be a big fat check. I'm not sure who this is from. So this is, I've got no idea. I'm not expecting anything. It's well sealed up. Incredibly well sealed up. I think I'm just going to have to sacrifice the envelope. It's a card, a very well made, heavy, thick card. Oh, it says thank you. Look at that. Steampunk hummingbird. Lots of die cuts. That's lovely. There's an ATC in here. Oh, it's from Samantha VI Crafting. It's just a little thank you note. I sent her some stuff. She says she thought the postman just wanted to join in with the crafting after delivering so much stuff in lockdown. That is a beautiful card, Samantha. Lots of work there. And look at these little tiny gold dots. I don't know whether you can see. I'll bring it up a little bit. Little tiny bits of gold paper stuck on there. It's fantastic. Oh, and handmade by Samantha on the back. That's lovely. That's something I still need to do, is to get a oh, and I've got an ATC with teacups on and butterflies and little tulips and flowers. That's lovely. Title, thank you, 1 of 1. Date, March 2021. Die cuts on pattern papers. And I've got her Instagram address. Again, a lovely little artist trading card template. I'm going to have to look out for some of those, I think, and start printing some off for my ATCs that I've started to do. Do you know, I mean, I knew what an ATC was, but until a couple of months ago I'd never made one. So already a really long video today. I won't be in the least bit offended if you don't watch. But I'll come back perhaps with some coffee shop drivel in a couple of days. Take care now. Bye.